Okay, so I hope Drill Sergeant High there doesn't mind too much. I deal with the operator. Again, I'm going to go big quantum mechanics into this. It's a whole thing about tachyons and time particles and turning time particles into space particles and kind of knowing the number just right off and you check it off. You weigh it on some things, you make 0, 1 frames, and you put a bunch of stuff in this one. Hedge under the bed on the curves for time because, there's so many multi-worlding Schrodinger choices that to have these words come off in that tone, being non-local, I could put anybody in that Lorenz crosshair section. The Land of the Shadows like, all right, go out, let's make a line, 6 inches. All right, that's all right. So you got all right that one there. Make a vertical line, 6 inches. Do horizontal. This is an XY. You can use any one of those systems, X, and trying to do that. Just could you imagine trying to talk to a kid like me from over here or something like that? No fucking clue. And you get a lot of that out there. There's some of that stuff if you go really digging. We're not dealing with that today. Here we're just dealing with something like taking on a big base like that. Some of that is the engineering of phone apps. Like, I want to be able to look and register what you have. So I gave you a Facebook page. I said, inside of that, I want to engineer it a certain way. That'll go to a grade. That grade equals 1 marshmallow. You could save that later, do something with it. And the results on what that does do. Yours come out like shit now. Doesn't necessarily mean later when you need it, light bulb goes off because that chain hooked up to the diamond tethered dragon here, and you just dragging. Excuse me, you chasing that rabbit, man. It's that one you get in there, you use that fear and anxiety when you're scared and stuff. It's like Mickey next to you. That's the coach, man. That's the vibrating, oscillating bunny right there, man. You hit the go button on that thing, man. You figure out how to harness that. You in there with the drill recruiter for the first time, boss in the office, got the big man, Dal, Tim, Tony, the whole Jaeger fucking mechanic shop in here, ready to work you with the crowbar. Loosen you up a little bit. They're in there, It's not very long before somebody says something about the board stretcher, the bottle of reed remover. Aluminum magnets, yeah, aluminum magnets. It's hard to find work right now. Oh, every piece of metal. You know it by sound. You know what it is across the room. Upload your resume and click ready. It's heat, that's light, that's this many increments of that many. Oh, this one knows. On the chessboard, it would need to be that much. Stuck your finger in there, right? This is physics, not fate. You stuck your finger in that stack of treads. She come down on you like a bear trap, didn't she? It hurt like a motherfucker, and you said, ow. So what'll happen? You will say, ow, and it'll hurt like a motherfucker, and that's about it. You might or you may not, depending on the pitch rolling yaw of how that happened. Congratulations again on that. Yep. Time. AB. It's dust. Sometimes different right here. Nothing much. Stack it up. Got a few clothes laying around. Fucking heat vac guy comes in to do windows. Well, good thing there's just clothes floating around in here. Oh yeah. Meanwhile, I have a whole fucking jar. Would have known. No, I mean I did kind of, but I didn't. This side, get out. Fuck, get hammered. Is oh, you ain't got my physics, don't do my physics. I just legacy abuse where I'm coming from. You come into those days in the stone mill, the bosses, they miss one. You walk over to them with a crayon, saying, please mark everything. It's fine as long as you're okay with it. I wouldn't have brought a damn crayon over to you telling you to mark the fucking rock. When they coming out of the bay, like that moment, get Billy to do it. He's the offhand on this. Of course I'm thinking that. I want to be salty. But that's their position. They're coming in sharps because it's gravity. This is the kid trying to get them to burn, consistently come in soft because right hand rule of gravity says that torch gonna beat the fuck out of you. It's like your first lambda calc in the Bluestone division. Like, we're going to go for a run. You're going to count that many. We're going to keep doing that until you get this. We got the little white shirts right here. Our white belt. That's what we are every day. Every day is a 90-day Mason challenge. Even out here. all these people you've known for 90 days, it's the first day you've known them for 90 days. I can't trust that until gravity on the dictated map, but you are all my people. You are moving in a timeline. You hit the timeline when it was supposed to hit a timeline, or you did not. People can get there. There's lots of physical maps, tracking systems, gravity, all that other stuff. Salty. Like the corner of the bed right here for timeline. Obviously, we bring up tone and frequency. You know, and I'm sure at Fort Hood, there's at least one good general in there that was like, and we gonna burn this whole motherfucker down. Find it happen again, because I'm just one fucking dude that's supposed to pass this down to two. And then somewhere's in here, this two between one about anybody could walk in here and see you fucked up. You're acting out. It's not about moral clause or tattoos on the neck or anything like that. It's how you behave. There's times for things. If there are times when you can do that, that's a contract. It's not day or night cycle, on or off shift. Time is relative. It's a box, X, Y, Z. You get that wrong in the mass, this laser, the higher order, don't have enough to punch through the graphene filter, and your ass is going to be carbon, because I'm going to make sure you track every bit of it in that incident report, especially if we got them. Cameras are little blue flames, not particular. I'll take it either way. Figure it out. I would find myself here, because it's usually the fastest answer, X, Y, and Z in the trigger list, 3, 4, 5 square. So I go home, I usually take those marshmallows from the mill, I dust them off, I show up the next morning, I clock them off, and I try to make sure those Gen Rev 9s from Terminator ain't sitting on my deck.
And now your queen, prom night car crash victim, Kathleen Fitzpatrick.
Because you would. You get tired of that shit. It hurts.
You, Kathleen. You're heaven's queen now.
She was hot. The queen is a dead girl? That makes me. Ryan and Stewie were right.
God, good dudes. You just want to hang out, you know.
You love me? You don't even
Smoke a bowl with one of the boys, because you got to figure it out. Don't have a drinking problem. Have a drinking problem. I'm the kind of drug and alcohol coach. I'll drink the first one with you. What? You do? I'll do what the fuck I want. If you're my apprentice, I'll beat the shit out of anybody in my house got a problem with that, and teach them to do it if I'm not here to do it.
You guys tried to warn me. Sorry, I was such a jerk. Nah, don't worry about it. Are you okay? You know what? I am.
I mean, you don't get a chance to do that sometimes with the rookies and the apprentices on there. I've had good opportunities where it works. Solid 2 or 3 guys. Obviously, you don't get the whole mill.
Thanks, Stewie.
You know, hopefully, you get them through town on the rabbit trap. Are you running 5 miles, studying hard, just having a black hole of a Facebook page and nothing but quantum mechanics, high-end governmental politicking, militia, military, UN, IMA, workforce program, everybody's house.
Cleveland, it's good to have you back, buddy. It's good to be back.
Catch a case, Jordan Patterson, big dogs. Nobody else is doing anything here. Freud's dead. What do you got? I got the stone mill. Make it work, Jordan. Aye. I know exactly what it is. Can't get them all. If they still within the margins of what that is, I'm gonna find it. I might have to limit it down to just me and them. Can't's not an option. You're asking me, it's the biggest problem. All right. Can't do that.
Head over in this direction. It's around. It's a blow up.
So we're here, and everybody else is here too. That ain't no bullshit. It's what we can. This is a no. So it'll be 24/7. Me sleep, Marshmallow sleeping on treasure.
The rest are letting them play.
Hey,
I do appreciate that. Yeah, that's what
I do find a whole lot of human in me. Catch you on the next one.
What place should I call now? Maybe